Welcome to the HackAware Deep Dive. We've spent years in the trenches exposing some of the biggest digital scams here in Sri Lanka, but this one, the Lionsgate ticketing scam, this one needs our urgent attention, especially right now. With the current economic climate, so many people are just looking for a way to make some extra income, and that's exactly when these scammers strike, right when you're at your most hopeful and your most vulnerable.
It all starts so innocently, doesn't it? A simple message, maybe on Telegram or WhatsApp. Want to earn some money online? It seems harmless. But you have to understand, these modern scammers, they're not just your average thieves. They are psychological artists. They don't just hack your accounts, they hack your emotions, building this elaborate illusion of hope and community to walk you right into their trap.
So let's pull back the curtain. In this explainer, we're going to deconstruct their entire playbook, piece by piece. We'll show you exactly how they twist your emotions, how they manufacture trust out of thin air, and how they eventually trap their victims. The goal here is to arm you with the knowledge to see the scam for what it is, long before the trap ever has a chance to close.
Okay, let's start with phase one. We call this the hook, and this part is all about one thing: disarming your natural skepticism. See, they're not going for your money yet. Nope, they're going for your trust. They're grooming you, getting you comfortable, and making you believe this whole thing is a legitimate, rewarding opportunity. So, day one, it begins with that super friendly message offering a quick little task. Then you're passed over to a supervisor. Now, this is a clever little trick. It's not just a handover. It creates this illusion of a real company structure. From there, they guide you onto a slick, professional-looking platform. And look at that. There's a locked bonus just waiting for you. After a few simple button clicks, you're ready for the most important step of the whole setup. And here it is. After you finish those first easy tasks, they let you withdraw real money. Usually it's a small amount, something like 5,000 rupees. The second that money hits your bank account, poof, any doubt you had just starts to melt away. But that payout? That's not a gift. It's a calculated investment. It's the price they're willing to pay to buy your absolute trust. Next thing you know, you're added to this bustling Telegram group. It's flooded with people celebrating their earnings, posting screenshots of withdrawals. It feels like this amazing, supportive community. But it's all a show. It's a stage. And almost every single person in there is either a bot or an actor on the scammer's payroll. Their only job? To create social proof and make you feel safe, like you're part of something big and real. All right, so your trust is locked in. The stage is set. Now we move to phase two, the commitment. You've been psychologically primed, you're feeling good, and you're ready to make your first real financial investment. This is the moment you go from being a passive task doer to an active participant in your own deception. On day two, they tell you you're now eligible for higher paying tasks. The only catch? You need to deposit your own money first. Let's say 40,000 rupees. The actors in the group all cheer you on. So you deposit, you do the tasks, and suddenly your on-screen balance jumps to 85,000. Then they tell you to withdraw 45,000. Think about it. You just put in 40 and you took out 45. This is the moment they prove to you that putting in real money leads to real profit. So at this point, it feels totally legitimate, right? You've put your money in and you've taken out even more. It feels safe. It feels real. So what's the trick? What's the mechanism they use to flip this seemingly profitable cycle into an inescapable financial trap? Well, here it is. This is the dark heart of the scam, the premium ticket trap. As you're doing your tasks, a special high-value task will suddenly appear. The problem is, it costs more than your available balance, which instantly throws your account into a negative state. The handlers will tell you you're lucky to get this amazing high-profit chance, but now you have to deposit more money just to clear that negative balance and get back to zero. And this is where the real psychological damage begins, because your mindset just got completely rewired. You're no longer trying to make a profit. You're now desperately fighting just to get back the money you've already put in. Welcome to the grind. This kicks off a devastating, endless loop. You hit a premium ticket, your balance goes negative, you deposit more cash to clear it, and then it happens again and again. Each time they tell you you're just one more payment away from that huge payout. And make no mistake, this isn't an algorithm. It's a person on the other end manually triggering this cycle, watching you and deciding when to hit you again to drain you day after day. And let's just talk about the emotional toll for a second, because it's brutal. On day 1, you feel curious, hopeful. Day 2, you're excited. You trust the system. But then comes day 3, the confusion and the panic of that first negative balance. That quickly spirals into desperation and denial as you get stuck in the loop. The final phase is always the same: shame and absolute heartbreak. These feelings aren't a sign of weakness. They are meticulously engineered by the scammers.
And that brings us to the final act: extraction and disappearance. This happens when the scammers sense you're out of money, or when you finally put your foot down and demand a full withdrawal. That's when they initiate their brutal endgame.
All of a sudden, your account is locked, and to unlock it, you need to pay a security deposit. Then there's a verification fee. Oh, and don't forget the government taxes. Each one is a brand new lie, a new reason you need to make another fresh deposit. It's a final, frantic effort to bleed you completely dry until there is nothing left to take. And then, silence. The moment they've taken everything you have, they just vanish. The website goes offline, the Telegram group gets deleted. The friendly handlers you built a rapport with, they block you. The entire operation dissolves into thin air, as if it never even existed, leaving you with absolutely nothing. Now, if you're watching this and this has happened to you or to someone you care about, I need you to listen to me very carefully. You are not stupid. You are targeted. This whole system is designed to steal more than just your money. It's built to hijack your judgment and shatter your confidence. The shame that you feel, that's a weapon they count on to keep you silent.
So, what do you do? Understanding the scam is the first step, but taking action is what really counts. If you find yourself caught in this web, there are immediate, critical steps you have to take to protect yourself and stop the bleeding.
First, and this is non-negotiable, stop depositing money immediately. I don't care what they promise you, you will not get your funds back by paying more. Call your bank, tell them to block any further transactions. Gather all the evidence you have, screenshots, URLs, chat logs, everything, and report it to the authorities. And please talk to someone you trust. Don't carry this burden alone.
And this really highlights the true nature of the threat. Today, we're calling it the Lionsgate scam, but we've seen this exact same playbook, step for step, run under brand names like STX Entertainment, Foot Locker, even Hilton. The brands are just disposable masks. So if there's one thing you take away from all this, let it be this: the name on the door is always going to change. Today it's a movie studio, tomorrow it's a hotel chain. But the psychological playbook, the hook, the commitment, the premium ticket trap, that is the part that never changes. Understanding that pattern is your absolute best defense. Look, no legitimate company is ever going to ask you to deposit your own money on Telegram to unlock a task or earn a commission. It just doesn't happen. Protect yourself, protect your loved ones, and please help us spread the word. Stay sharp, stay safe, stay HackAware.